gonna have to bear with the outside noise. I'm running machines and paying bills, so that's the way this goes. So this is a landspeed bike. It's an RD400, RZ350 case, and then my engine. It's all filthy because we've been racing and whatever, and it's covered in El Mirage dust and salt and everything else. I switched from gasoline to alcohol this year. So I bought some already set up, supposedly already set up, 38 millimeter flat slide Mikunis, TM 38s. They weren't even close. So I got them pretty close on the dyno. Went out and ran World of Speed. And the problem I was getting is that I would run the float bowls dry. So it had 3.5 float valves in them. But I was only, and I went out and ran it because I figured I was okay. It seemed to run okay up until about 4th gear. 4th gear, when it was on the pipe and using as much fuel as it did, it would run out of gas. And I could feather it back in and pick it back up. And I thought, okay, I'm just running the float bowls dry. So I came back and I got rid of the floats and I put this little reservoir with a Mikuni pump, and so it flows. I got rid of the floats and the valves completely, so it flows through this Pingle petcock, which flows 1.3 gallons a minute, which is it's a ton of fuel. It flows in, fills the floats, and then drains into this reservoir, and then the pump pumps it back up and into the tank. Which seemed like a great solution. It seemed to run okay, although very rich on the bottom end. And I thought, well, that's okay. I can go out and run it through the gears, and maybe I'll nurse it through the fat section. Not really realizing that it was kind of a fatal error. So we went to World Finals, which was rained out, so I didn't get a chance to run it there. So I went to El Mirage 2 weeks ago, and it was just so fat in the mid-range, I just couldn't get it into the power, which it ran fine once it was on the main jet and in the power. But I couldn't get it there. And El Mirage is only 1.1 miles, so there just wasn't enough room. Maybe could have on the salt. So anyway, I came back here and decided that I was just overfilling the float bowls when I wasn't on the main jet. So I just put some little pills in the lines that go from the petcock into the carburetors to reduce that flow, to get it just above what the main jet uses, and it seems to work okay. So I'm gonna fire it up here and we're gonna take it for a little spin and see how good it works. So hang on just a second. Okay, let's get on. We've got power on, no fuel. That's all right.